everybody. I am Georgia Doll, and I'm here with Georgia Media Agency, and in the building I have Bogus. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Okay, so I need to know, the people need to know, Shift Bogus is your name, your stage name.
So,
what I just need the rundown.
I got you.
I know you on a different level, so I'm gonna call you what I want. But what's going on?
Yeah. Well, so Shift Bogus was just my moniker before, like, shit, really like high school, college, just running around. And I was in college, and I took a lot of music classes, and like jazz was the first American invention, like music-wise, or really like the world, if I'm not mistaken, like the modern age. And black people made that, and we were going around freestyling the jazz music, and somebody would have their instrument like trombone, trumpet, and they'd be that nigga on that instrument, and they would say, "I'm king, whatever of this, like this is me." So my name now is King Bogus The Monarch because I do this shit. Like I produce, I engineer, I rap, I write, so. It's me.
Cool. So it's King Bogus.
King Bogus, the Monarch. So you can say King Bogus, just don't forget the Monarch.
Cool.
Yeah.
King Bogus, the Monarch is here with me today.
Yeah.
It's all about life and progression and just transitioning. So, I've known you for a couple of years both. I don't know, are you from Savannah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're both from Savannah, and I met you, I want to say, in Atlanta. And that's so crazy because I actually met you. This week will be 2 years.
Yeah, it would.
Like literally this week, because I remember I met you at my very first showcase.
Yeah.
And you was like, yo, we had to know who put this on. I'm like, this is in the back of a restaurant. Like, this is not all that. But it's more so that you all saw, like, yo, she's from the same city as us. She's doing shit in a whole nother city.
Exactly.
And it's packed out.
Yeah.
So, I just really love the fact that I can look back and be like, yo, like, a lot of people have had my back, since then. So, definitely had to go down memory lane real quick. So, within those 2 years, what have you been doing? I know, life is crazy with balance of music, life, and everything in between. So how are you doing now in this very day?
Man, today I'm doing wonderful, man. I got
that's good.
Everything just lining up. It was rough for a couple years, but it's beauty in the struggle.
Yeah, that's life.
Once you see, once you get your eyes above the mud, it's like, I'm out. This is what it looks like.
Yeah. But you got to go through it to get through it.
Exactly. So just now I'm actually working on these EPs. I'm probably gonna have like a little 3 EP run. Something for everybody. Something for women, something for dudes, and something for people who just miss the lyricism and hip hop.
Yeah.
So really just been focusing on perfecting the craft.
Okay. So as you perfect the craft, I feel like everyone has to have their, all right, let me sit down and let me look at myself in another perspective, or like a, holistic view, and let me look and see what I'm doing, what I can be doing, and what I need to kind of take away from what I'm doing. So, as you're saying that, these last 2 years you've been going through a lot of changes, what is like the main thing that you would say that you learned about yourself, whether it's music related or just for your own personal sake? What have you really been like, okay, this is who I am, or this is what I need to take out of my life?
I've learned to appreciate myself more. A lot of people, when they're doing music, they focus too much on what everyone's perception of it is.
Yeah.
So, like, my main thing now is, why not be both? You're doing music, everybody's like, hey, you gotta stay in this lane. Like, you're either gonna be a trapper or you're gonna be conscious.
Yeah.
But if you look at your life,
you got different parts of you.
It's hood niggas I know,
like
trap lords. You know what I'm saying? That are, into politics. They can tell you about elections and polls, and they can tell you about, bills that need to be passed and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But they about to serve this 8-ball, they about to serve this Molly, It's life, and a lot of people are too stuck on trying to maintain this image.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why I'm King Bogus. Like, I'm gonna be dapper. I'm gonna smoke some weed. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna rap. And I know niggas in the hood, but I also know niggas in corporate America.
Yeah.
And there's a marriage to that, especially as a black male, you got to code switch.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
And it's not that you have to, but I mean,
but
it's
you
just
already
easier.
do it regardless. Like, you're a human being. There's no one side to anybody.
Exactly.
And I read something that said that you realize that you are your own person. You have your perspective of who you are, but everyone else has their own perspective of who you are. So you're like you, and you have so many different versions of you. So within that, you may know me as, okay, she's a go-getter and a businesswoman, and then someone else be like, oh, I remember she's in middle school used to fight, or this person like, oh yeah, I remember she's the. It's like everyone has their perspective because you are not just one person.
Exactly.
Like you have so many different things.
And you
that
had
make
all
you
these years to become who you are today.
Exactly.
And tomorrow might be another person.
Right. So with your music, can you just for one word kind of describe your music now, like how you have progressed and what your sound is like now?
Splendiferous.
Splendiferous.
Yeah.
Okay, elaborate.
Splendiferous. So that just means that my music is going to be different, but it's going to touch you at the same time. And it's not supposed to be like this. I'm going to cry every time I hear a song. It's not that. But I'm going to hit you with every emotion that I feel. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I want to go turn up. Sometimes I want to sit in my room and turn the lights out. Sometimes I'm thinking about my daughter. Sometimes I'm thinking about the past. I'm thinking about the future. I'm trying to grind. I'm trying to hustle.
Yeah.
These are all the things that everybody thinks about day to day. Whether you're at work, whether you just got off, whether you're about to go to sleep. And that's what music is. It's supposed to be something that comes from you, not just a segment of your life.
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of the music nowadays kind of gets held up on. Like everybody wants to be a trap rapper because that's
or
it.
Just set on one mood if that's what you always are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And and it's nothing against trap rappers, because I feel like that really details the struggle, and that's what hip hop was about. Like everybody's like, there's no substance. Like that is that's shit. Like NWA was talking about drugs and shit too. It's just that's how they're getting it.
Yeah, that was their reality, or that's what they got out of escaped or whatever. So going on about your music, you have EP, like a series, if you will. So what's the title and what can we expect for the various projects?
So I'm gonna have a series of EPs. They're called the Return of the King EPs. As you all know, I was with Floyd Adams for some years. I'm still with Floyd Adams. Don't get it twisted. That's still my brother. It's just we always went into it knowing that we still pursue like solo stuff.
Okay.
So we just didn't want to like hold each other back. Like, hey, you got to do this. It's the group. So these EPs is just the first one's Return of the King. It's like me coming back from my foray with Floyd Adams and all, and that one's just going to be like a reintroduction to who King Bogus is.
Okay.
So you'll hear you hear some skits. You hear some like a various amount of tracks like in all different lanes, and then the Hopeless Romantic EP is really just focusing on relationships.
Okay.
Just the the man and woman interaction nowadays. So I'll touch on stuff like like the Me Too movement. And,
okay, dope.
So stuff like I just find it really interesting, especially like blacks. We harp on each other a lot. Even a black male, I can admit that as black men, we harp on black women a lot for little things like weave and little nonsensical shit. And then black women will harp on black men about real like societal issues. But sometimes they'll conflate or inflate the idea to where it's like all of you are doing this, and you alienate people. And that's like the type of stuff I wanna address.
Okay.
Like, and, I don't want to erase anybody's experience because you lived that. I can't say you're wrong for saying that because that's how you feel. That's your truth you live in. Like, I can't tell you need to trust everybody if you don't.
Real, that's real. So I want to go ahead and jump into the whole social media take because you're an avid tweeter, you're an avid Facebook user. I won't say you're opinionated, but you have an opinion and you're a free thinker. And it's like, and you don't have it where you're in attack mode if anyone thinks different of how you think. You're more so like, I want to hear how your brain operates and how the blood flows in your brain cells. So I do want to get into Facebook and how you are really like an avid user, and it's a good thing. Like, I like to see people on my timeline that's actually talking about things that make me critically think, or make me, all right, that was kind of funny, but I see the truth in what you just said or whatever. So let's first talk about the Man Crush Monday series, because you'll be going in with your Man Crush Monday whatever. So what Man Crush Monday post have you said that got probably like a lot of people up in arms, like, what the hell are you talking about? Or just a couple. Just name a couple.
So I do the Man Crush Monday and the Woman Crush Wednesday.
Okay.
I think the Man Crush Monday one that got me in, that really had like the most buzz on it, I won't say got me in the most trouble, was it's on both sides too. It's always child support, bro. Like when you talk about like kids and stuff. Yeah. But it's like it really be niggas out here like, I'll be like, yo, Man Crush Monday out here with 3 kids and 2 baby mamas, and you don't see why that math is wrong.
Let's just talk about your like performances. Do you have anything upcoming? I know you are performing at the Artist Showcase in August.
Yeah.
So anything else that you have coming up in the near future?
Yeah, we got a show. I think the location's still to be announced. We actually switched the location. It's going to be in July. I'm going to be performing with Gray Fox and Dope Knife.
Okay.
And that's in celebration of his EP he's dropping called The Condition. It's pretty dope. Everybody should go check that out.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to have some, a few performances here and there just pop up, especially when you come back to Atlanta.
Yeah.
A lot of people linking back up with me. Shout out to Vici Royale, the early show. Pop Culture Clothing. He's behind Rap Snacks and stuff too.
Dope.
I'll probably be up at Opera again. Just hustling. I'm really just gonna be focusing on the music more so. Now I'm not really worried about my performances and all. So
I only ask because a lot of people are like so worried about getting that music done, and it's kind of like, how are people going to know what you're working on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like your prized possession of music needs to be heard by the masses. Exactly. So I'm really like that person, because I'm a publicist. I'm like, how are we going to get this to the people? How are we going to brand it? How are we going to market you? So it's like, I don't want people and artists to feel like all you have to do is just lock yourself in a booth and make music. You got to get that music and unleash it.
That's very true. Yeah. Now, the main thing with me is, I just try to do it efficiently.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will get stuck in like there's some showcases that are very beneficial for you. Like your artist showcase, great. Like you're out there networking, you're getting your music out. There's some showcases that are just there for money grabs, like the $100. We're picking 5 people to fly out here and there, and most of the time they've already picked those 5 people, and you're just there to fund the tour. So
real shit.
You gotta be vigilant of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a hustle.
Yeah.
Like, people gonna get you any way they can. So.
That's real.
Those are my performance things are shit that's like, either somebody asked me to come out or I'm doing networking.
Yeah, and it's beneficial in one way or the other, whether it's financial or And then
I got other distribution channels too. A lot of people get too focused on, trying to get on iTunes and trying to get on here.
And they can pay you less than a penny.
Bruh, SoundCloud is still blowing people up. Lil Peep died and still blew up off of SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? So you can frown and look down on everybody you consider to be a SoundCloud rapper. Yeah. But it's like, I'm on SoundCloud, bro, but I'm on iTunes and Tidal too. And sometimes I don't feel like going through all of the paperwork, put myself on iTunes and Tidal, and I just want to get it out to you. Yeah. And I'm still doing numbers.
That's real. That's real though.
And that's it. You just got to play to your strength. You can't be worried about, damn, this guy Lil Pump just blew up off of iTunes with Gucci Gang. So that's Lil Pump.
Listen, man, but let's talk about it, because I'm so passionate at talking about, like, I could talk about music all damn day long. And a part of that, when it comes to artists, it is just not even just artists, like whatever your industry is, you could be a goddamn mechanic and you may not be at the level you want to be at, and someone else is, and you're looking at them and their story. You don't know what it took for them to get there. You don't know the sacrifice. You don't know anything, but you're just looking at their success. Exactly. And you're not looking at the start time. You're not looking at the behind the scenes. You're just looking at they did this and that made that pop, but you don't know the foundation of all that kind of leverage them to get to those, successes.
People too stuck on it's called instant gratification.
Exactly.
Like you
want that microwave success.
And that's not. Sometimes it works like that. It does. But it's not the majority, bro.
But listen to what you just said. Sometimes it works like that, but majority of them, sometimes we're not even worried about them no more. With, Savannah, Georgia, being a city, port, if you want to. I was with my 912 Made shirt yesterday. Hey. So, this is a 912 Made shirt too.
Yeah, Savannah. Okay.
With everything going on with Savannah, like the evolution of just like the city, tourism, everything, like, what is your take on the music and the artists in the city?
I feel the city has really grown musically from what it has been. It's great to see, people still paying homage to Flage, but stepping away from it. Yeah. So you got
another
people,
way of rap.
Yeah, you got people out here like Aspen Martin, like Clay Hodges, Clay James. A lot of people don't know about Clay James. He's signed to Snoop Dogg. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even Ethan. You look at Ethan now. Ethan buzzing. It's like, one thing I will say is I wish that people would have supported him before, because these are the same people. Like, I know Ethan's been doing AWOL for a while.
Yes, he's
I
very talented.
I used to be in the studio with Ethan all
Yeah.
the time, you know. Same thing with Aspen. You know, none of these people just picked up a mic.
Right.
know? And it's like, I mean, shit, even, what's that, Tehran Juice?
Mm-hmm.
Juice going ham too.
Mhm.
And it's like, I remember when Juice was in high school
Yeah.
and people was like, oh, you just trying to be another rapper,
Mhm.
you know? And even with me, you know, I used to walk around with a notepad, you know? It's if you support these people ahead of time,
Mhm.
we wouldn't be having these conversations.
Yeah,
of
now.
nobody's coming to Savannah and
Yeah.
why hasn't anyone blown up out the port yet? Y'all wait too long. You know,
Yeah.
you wait until
Listen.
this is the wave I need to hop on now,
Yeah.
and then you want to be a free thinker, and that's not what that
Yeah.
is. And it's
Yeah.
you know, you got people out here that are making good music, that are making music with substance,
Mm-hmm.
and some
And
people just
quality sound.
you know, and some people are just overlooking it because you think you know them because of what somebody else said, or you feel like they're too accessible because they're in Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing I want to speak to, you know, Savannah artists about. Get out of Savannah. I'm not saying move to Atlanta or move to New York, move to Cali. No, I'm saying get your music out of Savannah.
Okay.
Because there's too many people that know you there. Nobody blew up in their hometown.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West didn't blow up in Chicago.
Yeah.
No, he went to Rockefeller, New York, and produced Jay-Z's albums. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He got his craft out of his area. Like Kanye, without Kanye, Jay-Z wouldn't be where he was.
Mhm.
You know, and Kanye isn't really eating off like his new stuff. Like he was there at Reasonable Doubt. You know,
Mhm.
the classic Jay-Z albums.
Mhm.
You know, Hard Knock Life.
Yeah.
You know, Life and Times of Sean Carter. But it's like these people who we look at and we want to be, but we don't want to follow the path they
Yeah,
took. You know,
yeah.
like Wayne, Lil Wayne, bro. Wayne was like what we consider on at like 14 or 16. You
Mhm.
know, Hot Boys.
Mm-hmm.
He fell off the grid. People don't remember. He fell off the grid for like 4 or 5 years. Juvenile was running, Baby and Manny Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody forgot about that, big
Yeah.
timers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Then Wayne
Yeah.
came back
Mhm.
after he went to college.
Mhm.
You know, and it's just like, oh shit, he's
Yeah.
fucking amazing now.
And it's about, and I like that you said that because people feel like if they sit out a year or two, that it's over for them. And it's, oh, I gotta just keep this going or whatever. Like, you know, it's just, for me, like, me being a publicist and a journalist and so many other things and a creative overall, I had to take a couple steps back, and I had to be like, what do you want to master? What do you want to be known for? And it's like, I can't juggle all these things because I'm not going to be really known for one thing. When people refer to me as, oh, I need a publicist, they can't say my name because I'm out here doing all this other stuff. So it's like, you have to master one thing. And there's nothing wrong with you taking time away to just really focus on the music. Don't be putting out anything. Your fans deserve more. You deserve more.
Okay.
So it's like, I really do feel the progression of the city, but there has to be a lot of you know, just business structure
Yeah.
brought forth, because what I don't want to see is someone make it and they lose it all because they just didn't know how to move, or they didn't have people in position that really wanted their best interest, you know. So
Yeah. And it's-
I see the progression, but I just want people to know that music is not the only way to, you know, get popping. Like, it's
and then
not.
it's like, it's not all about clout either,
It's
bro.
not.
Like a lot of people wait till, and I started to peep, like, you know, like a more Jada. Like whenever Jada go do something, everybody's up on their Jada page, you
Mhm.
know, and it's like, Jada not really checking for y'all, bro. Like,
Mhm.
I feel you, you know, if you supporting her, cool, but don't like support her genuinely.
Yeah, be
you know?
genuine.
Don't be,
Looking
you know,
for a handout,
you know,
or
like-
acknowledgement.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that's what a lot of people are looking for. Like,
Yeah.
you're doing a lot of clout chasing.
Mm-hmm. So I know we preaching, but I really appreciate you so
Yo,
much
man, no problem,
for this
man.
interview. It really wasn't an interview. We just having a conversation, no
Yeah.
cameras. So I appreciate you. How can people connect with you and follow you and get your upcoming music?
Bet. Yo, check me out on all streaming and SoundCloud, of course, at King Bogus The Monarch. You can type in King Bogus. I'm sure I'm the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, check out Floyd Adams. We still out here,
Yes,
still making
Floyd
music.
Adams.
You still gonna see us. I'm on YouTube, everything. So just type me in, check me out, man. Stay tuned. The Return of the King is coming. It's coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we out here.
You working.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much on behalf of Georgia Media Agency. We definitely gonna be on keeping tabs on you with this music, these
hey,
series,
man, I appreciate it, man.
and things. So y'all make sure y'all connect with him for real because he's a real solid dude, stand up guy. And I'm looking forward to 10, 20, 40 more years of just seeing you continue to work and put in that work. Hopefully you be retired by then, but you know what I'm saying,
Trying to retire at 20, you know what I'm saying?
But thank you so much. This is Georgia Media Agency signing out.